to play a game.
Greetings, Zombie Slayers. Today I'm going to show you how to make the Thrusterdyne Aeronautics Model 23, aka the Jet Gun, the new wonder weapon, if you like, for Black Ops 2 Transit zombies on Green Run. Now, the first part you're going to want to find, you want to get off the tunnel as you go from the starting area, the bus stop, towards the diner in the middle here. You don't have to worry about those little leprechaun things or whatever they are, the forest denizens jumping on your head in this area. So that's pretty sweet. Now, I'm showing you all the places to look in this area. It could spawn in a random location here, but in this particular case, we find it across the road here, and eventually, we'll get to it here in the corner over here. So this is the first part. It is the jet engine. Okay, so once you've got that, you want to take it to the town area, and basically, the town is the last stop before you get back and complete the circuit at the bus station that you start at. So once you get there, you want to open up through to the bank. Go through. Now, across the road, you'll see a bar. Now, the bar is the area where the workbench is that you need to create the jet gun. So as soon as you get enough points, you want to open that up. And you want to place your item on the workbench and build or add part to the building. Okay, so now you do that for all of the parts that you have to find. There are 4 of these parts. The second part is found in the cornfields. Now, the cornfields area is on the way from the farm to the power station. It's very, very obvious where it is, and you just jump off and go down the main avenue on the right-hand side. And then you turn left. So first left at the end of that, and then there's a very narrow pathway on the right hand side that you'll find about halfway along just here. Okay, so once you get there, you'll find Nacht der Untoten, the old World at War map, the very original one. Now you want to look around and try and find the handle, which we found there, the handle to the jet gun. It can spawn in various locations within Nacht here on that shelf, for example, or along further at the other end of the room. Okay, so once again, once you get each of these parts, you want to take it to the workbench and add that to combine it. So the best thing is, the easiest way to do this is not solo as I'm doing here, but to do it with a group. So they can each take a part for this actually. Okay, now the third part that you want for the jet gun is found in the catwalk area. You need to have turned the power on at the power station, which is the 4th location that you come to in Transit Green Run. So just have a look around. All these areas that you can see me looking in are locations where it could spawn in. So we're still looking here for it. There's a few other parts but in this area, but they are for the electric trap. Okay, so in this case, we basically find it in the last place we look for it, as you know, as luck would have it, and that is down here near the fire pit. You want to be very careful not to fall in there, of course, or you will die. So you can see I've got the indicator there for it, and it's directly below me. So on this ledge, I'm just going to grab it there. There it is, the coil of wire. So that's the third part for the jet gun. And once you've got that, of course, add it to combine it on the workbench. It has to be done back here in the town workbench. So that is the third piece. The fourth and final piece is located in the cabin in the woods. Now, I find the easiest way to get to this place is to leave the town on foot and just head back as if you were going back towards the power station. Now, if you keep to your left and just go around this combi van and the rocks and stuff like that, eventually you will come to this this cabin in the forest. Now, as with most of these locations between the main areas, once you actually get there, you do stop getting harassed by these denizens of the forest. And if it makes it easier for you, the Bowie knife or the Galvan knuckles will help get rid of those things much quicker than the regular knife. Anyway, once you get there, you'll see some lava and stuff like that in the front yard. Here we are at the cabin now. So just head in there. You'll see the bow knife on the left on the wall there, and what we're looking for is the dials or gauges for the jet gun. So here we have them here near the fireplace, but once again they can spawn in several locations, but they are usually pretty easy to find. So there's the bow knife, as we said. So this is the fourth and final piece for the jet gun. Once you got that, just head back, of course, to the town workbench, add that on there, and you can finally pick up the jet gun. The new wonder weapon, if you like. And this thing kind of looks or reminds me a little bit of the Thunder Gun from Ascension, etc. But it's nowhere near as good. Here's a glimpse of it in action. So it doesn't blow them halfway across the map in an instant kill the way the Thunder Gun does, but you know, it's pretty good. Now, one thing about it, it does kind of fall apart as soon as it finishes doing its thing, but the area where it self-destructs, you can go back and pick up all the pieces there and just add them to the workbench and recombine them into the weapon again, thus potentially giving you infinite ammo and a pretty powerful weapon that you can just keep reusing in this area, which is pretty sweet because there are no wall guns in this part of the map. The only thing you can buy if you have a turbine is Semtex grenades, which I guess makes it a little bit of a downside to this particular location if you want to hang out here and do your thing. But I guess it is supposed to be the hardest area in Transit Green Run, at least at the moment, that we have to play in. So we're just recreating the jet gun here from the past that dropped on the ground once we'd used it. And guys, what do you think of this as a wonder weapon? I don't know, I'm a little bit disappointed in it. I mean, for the amount of effort that you have to go to create this thing, and I know that it's used in the Easter egg as well, so it does have that kind of purpose. But it's not nearly as good as, you know, stuff like the Wonder Waff or the Thunder Gun, those sort of guns that we had in Black Ops Zombies. So hopefully they bring out some more wonder weapons, because let's face it, that's what people like me and a lot of other fans of Black Ops Zombies love about it, is the crazy overpowered wonder weapons in the game. And so far there isn't really anything spectacular. We've only got like the ray gun and this thing, which ain't that great. So that's how to make the jet gun, guys, in Black Ops 2 Transit Green Run. Hope that helped. Remember to rate and comment on the video. If you need to know how to create any other buildable items in Green Run, I have a guide for all of them on my channel. Feel free to check that out. But for now, it is Sloopy Jim out. Thanks for watching.